Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alifia Balqis, and I'm honored to present my final project for International Student Community Engagement 2025. Uh, this project titled Conserve a Souvenir, Meaningful Mementos from the Village of 11 Guardians. This project was conducted in Labuhan Ratu 6, East Lampung, nearby Waikambas National Park. First of all, I want to explain the background of the village. Labuhan Ratu 6 is a small village in East Lampung located right next to Waikambas National Park. The village is part of the buffer zone, meaning it is one of the closest areas to the protected forest where Sumatran elephants live. Because of its location, Labuhan Ratu 6 often becomes a crossing point for tourists on their way to Waikambas. However, the village itself is not yet a main tourist destination. There are no major attractions or souvenir products that connect the village directly with the conservation story of the elephants. This project was created to make use of the village unique position by designing simple and meaningful souvenirs. The goal of the project is to give visitors something special to take home, while also helping the village become more involved in conservation tourism. Our project is guided by four main objectives. First, to transform used cooking oils to something often discarded into eco-friendly candles. And second, to promote 11 conservation by embedding this message into the design and story of each souvenir. Third, to train local women and youth in eco-craft and entrepreneurship. And last, to initiate a small-scale sustainability community business. Uh, by the end of the project, we expect several important outcomes. First, we plan to produce over 30 eco-friendly candles using recycled cooking oil. The second, around 10 to 50 local people, mainly women and youth, will be trained in candle making skills. We also aim to repurpose 1 to 2 liters of used oil, giving it new life as a souvenir product. Each candle will carry a conservation message about Sumatran elephants shared with tourists and visitors. Lastly, we hope to inspire a small local group to continue producing and improving these products after the program ends. And next, this is the illustration of the product. Uh, Our souvenir is a handmade eco candle created from used cooking oil. Instead of throwing the oil away, we filter and mix it with natural wax to turn it into a useful and beautiful product. Each candle is decorated with ornaments related to elephants like small figures or charms because this represent the identify of Labuhan Ratu, which is near Waikambas National Park. The packaging is also designed with care. We use recycled paper for the label and wrap the candle in traditional fabrics like batik to reflect the local culture. Each label contains a short conservation message or a QR code that links to more information about Sumatran elephants. In short, the souvenir is not just something to take home. It is a way to spread awareness, support the environment, and celebrate the community role as guardians nature. Sorry. The materials and tape we used to make the souvenir first, we collected and filtered used cooking oil to make sure it's clean. Then we melt beeswax and mix it with the oil to create a safe and solid candle base. If desired, we added natural fragrance like lemongrass or jasmine, and some coloring using turmeric or charcoal. Next, we place the wick into a glass jar, pour in the hot mixture, and leave it to cool and harden. After that, we decorated the jar using elephant charms, dried leaves, or traditional cloth. And last, we added a label with a conservation message or even a QR code to make the product more educational and meaningful. And, and last, for measure the success of this project, we use a few clear indicators. First, we aim the produce at least 30 eco candles during the project week. The second, 50 until 15 villagers, mostly women and youth, were trained in candle making and decoration techniques. In terms of environmental impact, we successfully reused 1 to 2 liters of used cooking oil, keeping it from polluting the environment. Each candle also included a conservation message, which helped raise awareness among tourists and visitors. We also observe a strong local interest. Some participants expressed their intention to continue producing and selling these souvenirs. And finally, the feedback during our community showcase was very positive, which means the project was not only creative but also meaningful. That's all of my presentation of my final project. Thank you for your attention.